back in the fabulous one, darling. The more you know I gotta always find out new stuff. So if I have a challenge, don't start crying, go, oh my God. You do that once or twice. At the beginning of your awakening, there comes a point which you can't do, which you did 6 months ago, this next annual quarter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Right? So my speaker went out. First thing I think, I gotta buy a new one. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a mechanical error with it. It's stuck. And you can't shut it off. I was in the Apple store and tried to actually recharge it that way, thinking in my head, I learned so much technical everything. That's all I say, everything. As long as you want to learn, you will. If you have to, you will. Remember, I didn't have fucking lights. I'm actually okay with that for a minute. I got all these nice ass chandeliers and all the lights are off. Controlled by the devil, Satan. That's over with. Just get smart from challenges. Remember that. So anyway, there's a small button to reset your speaker. That's a Bluetooth device. A little teeny tiny button. You ever wonder what that button? Stick a pin in it. You don't have to plug anything in. It resets your device and turns it off. And you can cut it back on. Yes, it's simple. And then my phone is like back to being loud again because that was, I always have oil thrills all over me at all times. I got them to steam clean my phone. They try to charge me $100. No, that's not going to happen. They don't even get money off commission. They just don't want you to have it. They don't need it. They just don't want you to have it. That's not even a good business practice. Have something. I mean, it is. That's how they get rich. They could care less that one person's going to say, nah, that's not true. This costs nothing for you to steam my speakers. Guys say, oh, there's water in it. I'm telling you, I can see it. Good. Go try it out. That's called steam cleaning. All right. Want to be obviously eager to try to charge me something? Go clean that shit out. And then we're off to wherever we want to be. Sure, it's nice being free. You know what freedom is? Like, it takes so long when you escape the matrix. That's escaping your narcs. Everybody can get it. Everybody is giving it to you. You gotta not accept it. As soon as you say, I'm gonna do all the lessons, I'm gonna change and shit. I'm gonna grow constantly. I'm going to, elevate. And the matrix doesn't even exist anymore after. I've always been like that because remember I had eczema. People were scared to death of me. I used to think it was because of my eczema, but really nobody can really see it. I can't really see what I'm going through because I'm treating it. That's what makes me the strongest medicine woman in the world. And I do it in a fly way too. Reject me, please. That's all I said. Please reject me. Because you motherfuckers are nothing but a bunch of rejects. I'm thinking of my childhood because that's where my brain is landed at, man. Like, okay, it's in my childhood. Well, I can think about my wild ass brothers. All this shit you're seeing now in this world we live in with all these really horrible, senseless crimes, it seems like. Everything has a reason, right? The fact is, when you neglect one race because of a crime, that race is going to bleed. Because that's anytime you do something wrong, you get joy from it. So it really doesn't matter who does it and how it's done. Just make sure you protect yourself. And if you're busy elevating, God is protecting you. He has this beautiful shield over your life to make sure you can accomplish your goal. Because once you heal from the matrix, the narc abuse, the terrorism, you'll see that everything will line up. Frequencies line up. Energy. And the big shaman is up now, doorway. That's really the main reason. Which is why we had COVID. It went right away. Yes, anyway. You'll see soon. I mean, you can see. I don't say you'll see. That shit is on, yo. All them fucking devils that thought I'd be better off dead than alive. Fuck with me in the worst way. The most nefarious, evil, hateful, jealous, envious, cover book that now I'm learning many of us have the same fucking story. Okay, your family is abusing you. Your kids are abusing you. And they're all doing it. Stay the fuck away from them because you think it's not a big fucking deal. You have somebody that's disloyal in your camp, and that's your house, your money, your pockets, your heart, your brain, those. That will send you down a big, giant sickness all the time, hospitalizations all the time, not making the decisions. Then you'll start eating all that crazy shit they eat. That's one thing that's funny about devil fucking narcs. None of them are healthy. They love bad stuff. They love that stuff. Some of them are, I know, that's the thing about mental health is nothing healthy. I don't care if you eat healthy, organic food all day long. if your brain is not healed, then you will start manifesting eating a salad starting shit. Okay, that's all that is. But most narcs, I notice they're not healthy because everything with them is quick and fast. They have to feel good, really. They want to get those voices out their head and shit, so they got to start eating anything that's in the street. McDonald's, they have to order it. They keep themselves so busy with the Matrix. As a matter of fact, if there were no narcs in the world, all American brands would shut down immediately. They'd be like schools for like, why that even happened to begin with. It would be behind us completely, which is actually happening in the way God wants it. Where the old world shuts down and the new world ends. Do you think God's gonna make a whole earth for us, right? And people come and fuck it up, right? Human beings fuck the shit up. And because of that, he's gonna destroy the earth. And everybody in it gotta die. Because you're the wrong religion, the wrong race, the wrong whatever the fuck. Whatever, right? The only person that made that shit up was a motherfucking narc with a whole bunch of prescriptions. Overweight and religious and married. That's the top matrix, bottom level, bottom feeders that feed off of an empath that's a sucker. Because every empath is fucking under attack. Because you're a sucker, and you have to admit, I'm a sucker, man. Damn. That's a grown up, man. I should have walked away. Even as a kid, that bitch is crazy. Whatever it is, they're trying to kill me and take my fucking life. They just poisoned me. They just lied on me. They just stole something from me. Whoever. Like, that's some wild shit. The rule is, you wouldn't do it, right? Then you can't fuck any of them. And the golden rule is, right, this should be the golden rule. I'm making it up anyway. So the golden rule is, if you fuck with anybody that I got beef with, yeah, you're on the list. You're at the top of the list. It's obvious I can't trust that motherfucker. Now I can't trust you. Because you all boo-boo and taking in pictures with the motherfucker talking to them. You ain't moving the way I'm moving, so you gotta go. You bring nothing to the table but fucking problems. And betrayal. And deceit. Jealousy too. You're jealous too. So, the golden rule, the platinum rule is fuck friends, fuck family, fuck the Matrix, fuck doctors, fuck everybody. I swear to God. And not even think about loving yourself. And you're being so busy finding out what the real truth of your whole life is, what your whole life has been based on, and you'll be fixing it. And it takes years until you exit the Matrix, right? The Matrix starts to fade away. It's not going to happen overnight, man. It's too much information. Just like the shit that's happening with, I told you, this Diddy case, just like the diddler is the scooter that kill a dinosaur. Like I've been calling him the serial killer dinosaur since I met him. Okay? And he tells everybody. They have to tell everybody. But the poison, remember I told you I had pneumonia, the collapsed lungs, the coma, the multiple poisonings. Who the fuck goes to the hospital all the time for poisonings? Even if you're not healthy, that's not going to happen. You eat out of fucking trash. That's not going to happen. Nobody goes to the hospital for food poisoning and blood poisoning and collapsed lungs and pneumonia and some wild shit. And on all drugs that don't mix. You can't find them shit. Yeah, so look, what I come to realize is there are so many people that get poisoned. I think my surgeon is dead. They said they can't find him. I told him, oh my God, he said, Rebecca, I think my wife's poisoning me. And he looked just the way I did. And then he just like disappeared like everybody. Everybody that was around when I was coming out of this, they were like indirectly devolved. They just like in the Matrix though, they're like robots and shit. So they were seeing what's happening, but they're so programmed in the Matrix, so intense that it's, you know, and they were like on mad prescriptions, you know, you eat a lot of everything outside, everything the world sells and everything the world will ever sell. And any fast food place that opens up, any supermarket, they don't walk or go outside. They mind Rebecca the Fabulous is this. One of my theories are Bex Biz. Yeah, like your wish. A little dog in the city. Yeah. You know, I started dreaming, right?